My name is Leymah Gbowee. I'm originally from Liberia. I currently live in Ghana and work for an organization I co-founded with two other colleagues of mine. It's called the Women, Peace and Security Network Africa. The three of us who founded the organization are women who had previously worked in another network called the Women in Peace Building Network. One of our co-founder was actually the founder of the Women in Peace Building Network. And so when we came together and decided to form this new organization, we were looking at our past experiences as grassroots peace builders and looking at the current or the challenges we saw in the field of peace building. And so we thought, let's do a peace building organization that address not just grassroots peace activism, but also the dynamics around traditional security structures and how they see women. Well, I came to doing this work, a peace activist. I think I happened is by chance. I won't say that it was by choice. When I was growing up, my ambition was to become a pediatrician. I know that the bolder women have gotten about their rights and issues of their rights, the more angrier communities, the system of patriarchy, which is exhibited in our leaders and the structures of leadership, have gotten, and the clampdown is getting even more brutal. If you went into a community and started, and I think where we need to start from is going back to the basics. So yes, we are empowered enough. We need to take a step back. Just as we came from a place of not understanding our rights to a place of understanding our rights, we need to now take a step back into communities and try to create that sense of awareness amongst the men, amongst the boys, amongst the little girls about the rights of women and why it's important to us and why it's important for the rights of women to be respected, why rape is wrong, why the abuse of women is wrong, why domestic violence is wrong. We need to take that step backwards and start that kind of engagement. I'll give an example. When we started in our work engaging with gender and peace building, we used to give a course called Why Involve Women. And once I went to teach this course to a group of community leaders and religious leaders, when we were debriefing, I asked the men, what does your wife do? And a lot of the responses were nothing, sit home, eat my money, and gossip. So then we said, okay, we took a sheet. When does your wife wake up? 6 a.m. She puts the water on the fire and it takes us through up until 7 p.m., 8 p.m., and she's gone to bed. Okay, let's put dollar to it. If you were hiring someone to come to work at 6 a.m., how much do you think that person would make? Globally, addressing issues of sexual violence and the violence against women, we have all of the international instruments. But I think if we wait for the international community to start a global movement for any sexual violence, we'll wait for the rest of our lives. I think it's up to us, civil society women, to come together and tackle it one continent at a time in a holistic manner. It's a parable in Nigeria. It says, when the men are speaking, the women do not speak. So if they try to speak, they say, have you ever heard the earth speaking before? It's only the thunder, the clouds, the heavens that speak. And I've turned this around to say that now when the earth speaks, it's tsunami, it's volcano, and it's more powerful than the thunder and the rain that comes from above.